surprised whenever it snows and I'm in a meeting, I look outside and say, it snows. People in Brussels. Good. Thank you for the meeting. Thank you, Robert.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you.
I'm invited today to Munich.
Sorry, it doesn't work. Is that okay? Yeah. As you know, I've invited today in Munich the Quartet Principals here today. And as we are in Europe, it's my pleasure to represent the four that were present here, not only myself for the European Union, but the Russian Foreign Minister, Sergei Lavrov, the US Secretary of State, John Kerry, and representing the UN Secretary General Ban Ki-moon, Deputy Secretary General of the UN, Jan Eliasson. I will read out our statement and then I will be ready to take a couple of questions if you have them. Recalling our previous statements, the Quartet discussed the situation in the region. We underlined the importance of the parties resuming negotiations as soon as possible, with a view to reaching a just, lasting and comprehensive peace on the basis of UN Security Council resolutions 242 and 338, the Madrid principles including land for peace, and the agreements previously reached between the parties. A sustainable peace requires the Palestinians' aspiration for statehood and sovereignty, and those of Israelis for security, to be fulfilled through negotiations based on the two-state solution. To that end, the Quartet recalled the importance of the Arab Peace Initiative, with its vision for a comprehensive settlement of the Arab-Israeli conflict, and the vital role of Arab partners. We will remain actively engaged in preparing for a resumption of the peace process in the coming period, including regular and direct outreach to Arab states. Pending the resumption of negotiations, the Quartet called on both parties to refrain from actions that undermine trust or prejudice final status issues. We underscored the importance of ensuring that the acute fiscal challenges faced by the Palestinians are addressed, and of supporting Palestinian institution-building efforts. The Quartet is deeply concerned over the difficult situation in Gaza, where the pace of reconstruction needs to be accelerated to address the basic needs of the Palestinian population and to ensure stability. We stressed that donor funding is critical. We expressed support for the recent joint letter by Egypt and Norway, as well as the joint statement by the Secretary Generals of the United Nations and the League of Arab States, urging donors to disburse as soon as possible their financial commitments made at the October last year Cairo conference, including the funding of UN agencies carrying out vital operations in Gaza for both refugee and non-refugee populations. We also expressed, let me end with this sort of personal note, our warm appreciation for the tireless work of outgoing UN Special Coordinator for the Middle East Peace Process, Robert Sergei, that did a wonderful job. And we agreed to follow up the process that we have outlined today at our Special Envoy's level. Thank you. If you have some questions, I can take one or two. If you don't, it means we did a wonderful job.
Do you have signs that the start that you were calling for, the resumption of talks, do you have signs from the Israeli part or the Palestinian side that it could happen soon? If you're issuing this statement now, that it will continue moving?
We are issuing this statement now to make sure that we take advantage of the fact that the regional framework, the regional situation is offering a different picture than some years ago, for bad and for good. And we are getting ready to have this regional framework, together with an international framework that the Quartet represents, ready to start supporting the resumption of talks in the moment when this could be possible.
Do you speak of direct talks or the talks under an umbrella of an international conference?
This is, I would say, too early to say today, but while I'm referring to international framework that the Quartet represents with the UN, with the European Union, with the US and with Russian Federation, obviously I'm talking about an international framework that together with the regional framework could facilitate and support efforts to be restarted as soon as the conditions are there.
Can it happen before the Israeli elections?
Sorry, I didn't.
Can it happen before the Israeli elections?
Thank you. Bye.